Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we are
Hi,
on
Sayadaw.
page. Yes.
May I have like a few questions before we continue, Sayadaw?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so the first question is, and it's on page 285 of the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. And then the first paragraph. So if we go into the 1, 2, 3, the fourth sentence. So it says, Dipo baso vija so sotapati maggo baso. Yeah. So what does it say in Sayadaw's book? Because in the application I have here, there is a space between Dipo and baso. And I don't think there should be a space there. It should be one word.
Dipo baso one word.
Right, Sayadaw? It's one word, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So it should be Dipa and Obasa, yeah. Right, Sayadaw?
Sure. That's correct.
Yes. So, and then what kind of samasa is that? Sayadaw? Is it the awadarana kammadaraya, or is it the jatitapurisa, Sayadaw?
Both are okay.
Both okay.
Yeah. Dipasa obaso, dipo baso. So dipasa means the lamp.
Yeah.
Dipa is a lamp. Lamp obasa is a light. Lamp or light or what? Light or the lamp? Huh? Light or the lamp? Lamp's light. Yeah, that's a better. So someday you can also say Dipo Ewa Obaso, Dipo Baso, also Wada Nakamadariya.
Yeah.
So it means no other obas, no other light, but the light or the what?
The Dipa.
Yeah.
I see.
This way also okay.
I see. Okay, thanks, Sayadaw. And the other question is if Sayadaw go to the two more sentences. This is the magga jnanassa pakatani pana and so on. So my question is, why the word pakatani in plural, Sayadaw? Why is it in plural form?
Magga jnanassa pakatani, yeah, that's it, good. So no consistency. Pakatani, magga jnanassa pakatani.
So it just means the obviousness of the magga jnana, right?
It is a pakatani refer to just go up the one sentence. Magga jnanassa sajjanam pakata bhavo. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So this is the obviousness of the noble truths to the Magga jnana.
Yes.
Okay. So the Bhagata Bhava is the here Bhagata obviousness. That is not the obviousness of the Magga jnana, but obviousness of the noble truths.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that's why Bhagadani, because it refers to Sajjani. Eh?
Ah, okay, I see.
Yeah, that's why.
So does that mean that because we have four truths, so that's why it is in plural form?
Sure.
Okay.
I see.
I see. Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Yeah. Welcome. So let's go do aces. Okay. So Daitaka mewahi pasadi kilesebana anyi anyo bajahati di ita. So the quotation is here. So Dedaka Miwahi Pasati. So higher mega. See only what has been seen by the Sodapati mega. But Kilese Bana Anye Anyo Bajahadi. Anye Kilese Anyo Bajahadi. So other developments are abandoned. Another what? We can say what? Another mega abundance other developments. Okay. So in this sentence, in this word sentence, Karobamana Magahidam, the commentator provided the simile or the what? SOAP. Soup. And not soup, but the soap, SOAP. So maybe nowadays we can say what a kind of a detergent powder or a kind of a liquid we use to cleanse something. So it's a called kara in Bali. In Myanmar we call sabya. Sabya is called kara in Bali. So it's called English pronunciation is
soap, detergent.
Soap. Yeah. So that simile, I think this simile is very clear to us, right? So without much explanation, we can understand, right? Ego Buddhism, better for the understanding of the Pali sentences and composition here. We will read together. Ego Buddhism, Kilatan Watan, Rajakasa Adasi. So Adasi gave a man, a certain person, a certain man gave what? Gave water,
Dirty clothes.
Yeah, kilatan, that is a kilata cloth, dirty cloth. Kilata, which is something which is a dirty. To whom? To the Rajaka. The Rajaka, how to go? Washman.
Washerman.
Translation is a washerman, but now they how to go? Washing machine.
I think a washing machine.
Yeah, we have a we have to say washing machine. Rajagasa to the washerman. So Rajako washerman, he has a what? Three kind of soap, right? Three kinds of soap. Now one is Usakara, Sarika Kara, another one is a Gomaya Kara. So ancient time, they also, with this word we can understand that ancient time also the people they like to clean something which is dirty. So that's when they try to invent a kind of a soup. A kind of a soup. So that is Usa Kara. Usa is it translated as a what? Salty. Right? Salty soup. Salty soup. Or sly, we can also say. Adjective for the salt is a sly. Okay. And then sly is the art itself is a sly. Suppose we go to the river. So in the river, in the small river, maybe not a very big river. So the water over there is salty. Okay. So also the ocean also the taste of the water in the ocean is salty, right? So while we are young, very child. So even nowadays, also in my hometown or in the villages there. So during the rainy season, all the creeks and rivers are full of water. But in the summer season, they dry up. So other time people they pick up the earth over there, and then they try to make a salt. So because the earth over there is a salty, okay. So that the earth is become a kind of a kara. So a kind of kara made of this kind of a slime earth is called usakara. And then charika kara. Charika kara is not made of it is a kind of a soap, right? Made of the what? Made of the ashes. Charika is ash. Chara. So we burn something, maybe we burn the leaves. Okay, by burning the leaves, then we can get the ashes. So the Asian people, they made a kind of a soap with this kind of ashes. From this kind of ashes. That's why they are called Charika Kara. And also another one is a Gomaya Kara, made of the cow tongue. Okay, made of the cow tongue. So anyway, I did. So that there is a no chemical over there, no chemical, but natural ingredients are there. Now, if you are interested, then you can produce this kind of karas or soaps, and then nowadays the people make many different kinds of soaps, and made of the what? Made of the natural, made of the nature. So these are very natural. So Teyokari Dadawa. So he that washerman he gave these three kind of soaps. Then Karehi Karida Bawa Nyadawa. He gave me. Yeah, he gave to what? To the cloth. Okay, to the cloth, which is a dadi. So then the dadi, the dust on the cloth has been eating kadida. So we have a kadaniyawa, bojaniyawa, right? Kadiyawa, bonjiyawa. So Karehi Karida Bhawa Nyadawa. Have we known the state of a being? Maybe we cannot say eating, but literally it is eating by the souls. But in the free translation, we can say what? Wash away. Wash away or
Maybe absorbed.
Absorbed. Karida. Karida means that. So not just absorbed, they have eaten, they drive the dust away. So absorb means absorb into the cloth. Okay. So, and then having known that, and then what? Udake Wikhaledwa, he reigns.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
Then why the word karehi in that case? Is it like instrumental case?
Yeah.
So why is it not in the genitive case?
Karasa.
No, because based on the translation, so, it looks like we're talking about the state, the ability of these things, right?
Okay, ability, yeah, ability, karida bhava, yeah, ability or the capacity, we can say, or the what, kara,
at the soap, then why is it not in the genitive case? It is in the instrumental case.
So, Khadida Bhawa, if you say the word as we see, we can interpret in two ways. Khadida in two ways. Khada as a passive participle, state of a being what?
Eaten and eaten.
Eating. State of a being eating.
So, but if we say it that way, then are we talking about the ability or the the quality of the dirt?
Yeah, that they will be. So that's the condition, the condition of the dirt at the time.
Yes, so then it makes sense because it can be eaten by that soap.
Yeah. The condition of the what? Right. Condition of the dirt. Yeah, having having wakalidwa, having rinsed, right? In the water. Yeah. Olari dekam. Olarika. We can simply say olarika. So if we, as we see people, sorry. As we see people, they in Bali, when they refer to the many different things, they try to use repetition, olarika. Previously also, we come across that sort of thing. Olarika, malam, dat. So, groza and groza. That's pawahesi. What is the root of pawahesi? Pawahesi, it means.
I think it's a waha. What is waha?
Wahadi, right? Wahadi means to carry away, huh? Right? The Bawahidi means to let.
Can we say removed?
Yeah, cause to Bawahesi. It is causative. Bawahesi. Rajago Bawahesi. So cause to remove. Cause to flow, Wahadi, for example, in the river, something, a log is floating or flowing away in the river. So something like that. So Bawahesi means a cause to flow away. So Malat, go down from the from the water, from the cloth. But not all of the dust in the cloth, but groza and groza. So the door na dawa prisodandi. The door then not dawa prisodand. Not so much clear, not so much pure, right? So thinking that Dudiyam be Tatewa in a similar manner, Kari Dato. So 3 kinds of Kara they give, and then he gave. And then Uda gave Wekaletwa, happiness in the water, and then the door them, Nadi Sanadaram Malam Bawa Hesi. Nadi Sanadaram. So we can say fine or finer. Okay, finer or fine mala, which is not too fine, nadi sana, but not too gross as well. So here also in the case he clean, Bawahesi means cleans. A washerman cleans. Yes.
So that means you say we have the kare tatawa. That means he has to give these 3 types of soap.
Yeah.
Not only one type.
Not only one may not work.
I see.
So only charity, then they become a kind of a clean. They possess a kind of clean. Aneja.
Yeah, so Sayadaw, so we stopped after I asking that question. So after that, what you said, we couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, the point is three kind of akharas are there. Okay, three kinds of akhara. All of them, they are the Tewa Khari. So previously also Khari Dadawa. I think in my understanding that the one kind of akhara may not work well as a detergent, so as a soap to clean the clothes. But he put together all of the three different types of the soap. So that's why I think, yeah, the Tiwakari mixed together. Okay.
Yeah, I hope that there is an explanation in the next paragraph because there is a simile. So he gave three kinds of soap. So there should be three kinds of something in terms of the Magga. Yes.
These Anupasanas like that.
Yeah.
Because, so then Kari Dabawa, the Tiwa Kari Dadawa Udegewe Kali are the same thing. So Tado Nadi Sana Dharamalam Bawa Esi. So which is not the finest, but this time in the second time, it can wash away the washerman wash away only which is not too gross as well as not too fine or not fineness, but finer dust. The door. So then not Dawabri Sodandi, then not yet pure. So he think like that. He thought to himself like that. Then Tadi Yambi for the that die, they carry that door. So and then Udagi Wikalitawa, the door, Sanadaram Malam Pawahisi, finest. Okay, finest that worship. He wash away. Even the finest does. The door, then Nadawa Parisodandi. So then he thought to himself that is it not yet pure. Then Chadotambi Dekari Dadawa. So for the fourth time also, he gave again these three kinds of soaps. Then Udake Wikalidwa, he rains in the water. And then Ansu Abandara Kadambi. So Abandara means inside or between. Okay. Ansu Abandara Kadambi. It is translated as a test charm. So when in the lines, in the sewing lines, when we sew the clothes, so there is a line of the threads, So it's called what? Descha. So even in the deschas, there may remain some das, because then knowing that Nese Samalam Bawa Hidwa. So he put all the three kinds of souls, and then what the Nese Samalam Bawa Hidwa. So he washed all the das away without any remain. So, and then he gave to the owner, Samikasa. So that owner, Kanda Karandaki, Kanda Karandaki. Karandaka is a kind of box, we can simply say. Karandaka is also box or basket, or sometimes they translate it as a chest, C-H-E-S-T, chest. So which is what? Kanda. So perfumed with a scent. Okay, Kanda Karandaki is me Nanda Piento at the Jonai. So like that. It is in the box. Inside is with the perfume. So Baki Bedwa having placed, having put inside into the chest or the perfume chest. What is called Ganda Kuti? How do you translate it? Ganda Kuti. Kuti is a chamber, right? Ganda Kuti. So the place where the Buddha spent, okay, where the Buddha dwells in. So it's called Ganda Kuti, perfumed chamber. So also here Ganda Karandaki is called perfumed chest, perfumed box. Echida Kali. So it is combined Echida Kali. So whenever he need, so Paridhadi he use. So that is the simile. Then the following paragraph is what? Matching simile Ubamanai Ubameya. So then data in this simile, Kileta Watan we are, Kilisa Nukadan Jadan. Okay. Jadan. So the verb is omitted. Okay. So we can simply say data should be seen. It is understood, omitted. So yeah, Sayadaw also put the word databan. Databan should be noted. Okay. Kileta watan we are like a dirty cloth. Jaitan, kilesa nukadan jaitan, databan. The kiles. How do you understand? Kilesa nukada. Anukada means follow. So follow suit. The Jada
that means the mind which is accompanied with kilesas.
Accompanied with the kilesa, accompanied by the kilesa. Yeah. Sayadaw's translation is that kileda ascend like the that follow suit to the defilement. That follow the mind which follows kilesa. That is not okay, right? So the mind is there, mind arises there, and then that die kilesas accompany, right? Kilesa come together there. Now, mind follow kilesa or kilesa follow mind. How do you understand? What will be better? Kilesa nugada, jeda.
So the root so that is gum. When it just gum, then it should be the dutiyata purisa. But here, because it's anu, so I think it requires so it's following something. So which means now it should be in the Tatiyata Purisa, I think.
Kilesehi.
Yes.
Kilesehi anugata.
Right, because right, so also for the when the root is transitive, no, intransitive, but we put the suffix in there, then it becomes transitive, right, Sayadaw?
Yeah. So that is right. So if we look at this example also very clear, the water is a jada. Okay, water and jada, the cloth and the mind are the same. Okay, very similar. Compared cloth and mind, and then kileta and kilesas are the same thing, right? Kileta is a dot, kilesa is a defilement, right? So in that case, kileta water means dirty cloth. The cloth is there, but the dot follows the cloth, right? So when we put the cloth on a line, okay, then because of the wind or whatever, then the dust attached to there. Okay, so kile say he. Okay, it is better. Kile say he anugatan jeda. The jeda, which is followed by the what? Defilement. Okay, that would be better. But Sayadaw's interpretation is kileta to asenaido. The mind that follows to defilement, like that. So then the jada should be noted. Defilement, we can simply say the jada with the defilement should be noted like a what? Like a dirty cloth. And then divida khara dhana kalo viya, like the time in which 3 kinds of soaps are given. Tisu anupasana su kamasa pawadana kalo tatabo. Okay. Tisu anupasana. So we have 3 way of reflection. One is anicca anupasana, dukkha anupasana, and then anatta anupasana. Okay, we reflect, right, as anicca, as dukkha, or as anatta. Then kama pawadana kalo. So kala is the time. Pawadana means happening. So karma is the action. The what kind of action? So anupasana pawadana kalo. Right? Tisu anupasana su karma pawadana kalo. So we can simply say that find the time, like the time in which we reflect sankhara dhammas as anicca, dukkha, anatta. So, but the attainment of the mega will be with the one of them, okay, anicca as well as the dukkha. Someday, while we are reflecting as anicca, we may attain the mega. Sometimes when we are reflecting on the sankhara as a dukkha, we may attain the mega. But one way or not, anyway, while we are practicing meditation, we happen to reflect in all or 3 ways. Okay, so that's why. It is very similar to what we put the 3 kind of khara, right? We put the 3 kind of khara: usa khara, charika khara, komiya khara. So practicing meditation, but meditation time is like that. And then udage vikhalidwa olarika Olarika lok, kolarika, malapawahana viya. So like like a washing, okay, like a washing away. So kroza does. So heavy rains in the water. So we have to take note. What? Kilesa kibana, banja kilesa kibana. Okay, kibana means what? Throwing away. Kibati, if we say kibati, we throw away. Now, throwing away are the 5 defilements by the Sodapati Magga. Should be noted. Tudiyambi in the second time also. Te Sankharana Anobrana Viya Anobrana. So giving. Nadawa Brisodan Idan Jadandi. Okay, that time he meditated, I may think, oh, when he reflect, as you know that after the attainment of a Magga, then the Phala follows, then Pajavakana Viti, then with the Pajavakana Viti. So what can be the Kilese, Pahine Kilese, something like we meditate and reflect. So what has been removed? The defilements, what has been removed. Okay, he reflect. So at that time he may see, oh, not yet pure. Not our breath, so the Idan Jaitan. This Jeta is not yet pure. So Tasu Yewa, Tisu Nupasana, Su Kama Bhavatana. So he put him into practice, okay, with the 1 or 3, with the 3 Nupasana. So that time it should be noted like the time a washerman gave 3 kinds of what? 3 kinds of soaps. The door Nadi Sanadaram Malapawahana Viya Sakadagami Magina Olarika Sayojana Dwaya Kibana. So the simile is like that, Malapawahana, washing away of the dirt, which is finer, not the finest, finer dirt. So we should take note what Olarika Sayojana Dwaya Kibana. So Groza Sayojana Dwaya Kibana. Sayojana Dwaya, 2 types of Sayojana. Okay, Kamaraga Sayojana and then Badiga Sayojanas are there, but not totally, but Olarika, only Groza level. So by Nisakadagami Maga, we should take note. So the door Nadawa Brisoda Watan di Puna. So then he may, Puna means again, he may think, oh, the cloth is not so pure. Then thinking that Karadeya Dana Viya, here they use it another way, Karadeya Dana. So Dana is giving, Teya means 3, Kara, 3 kinds of soap, 3 kinds of soap. So like this, Nadawa Brisoda Idan Jaitan Tasu Yewa Tisu Nupasana Su Kama Bhavatana. So he tried to make meditation again. He practiced meditation again with the 3 Nupasana. So because he knows that, oh, the mind is not yet, even though cross Kamachanda and Nabhyabhada Sayojanas are abundant, but still there are subtle Kamaraga Sayojana and Nabhyabhada Sayojana there. In the dosanadara Malapawahana Viya Anagami Magina Anusagada Sayojana Doya Kibana. So then example is Sanadara Malapawahana. So this time the finest dust are washed away. So also by the Anagami Magga, the the subtle level of the two sayojana, which is kamaraga and vyavada, are abandoned or thrown away. So this should be noted here. Nadawa Brisodam Watandi again, Puna. So he thought, oh, the washerman, he thought, the clothes is not yet pure. Then he again what? Karadaya Dana. He gave 3 kinds of soaps. So also, thinking, reflecting his mind, is a condition of the mind, he may see, a meditator, he may see that the mind is not yet totally pure. Then again, he practices meditation with the 3 nupassana. Tado Vikhalanena, Ansu Abandaragade Mali Pawa Hitawa. Okay, so by Tado Vikhalanena, then because of the rinsing, and then Ansu Abandaragade Mali, Mali, Malami Dat. Gada means goes, right? Gada, which goes. Abandara inside. Ansu. Ansu means because Ansu Abandara they go between the dust chars, so there remain some dust. So because this time he practiced meditation again, and then he put all the 3 kinds of soaps again, then even the dart which remain under the or in the dust chars or between the dust chars, but he so does then that time become very pure, very clear. Rajada Pada Sadhisasa. Okay, Sadhisa very similar to what? Rajada Pada. Rajada means what? Silver. Jadaruba is gold. Rajada means silver. Pada means flattened. Something which is flattened. Maybe a kind of something like a coin, no? Pada. Pada. Pada is a word, not the asbo. We have BAD.D.A, right? So something which has been plugged in. So very thinly, yeah. So naked
maybe like a plate.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Sheet.
Plate, right? A plate. So
Yes, like a silver plate.
yeah, silver plate. So maybe very thinly, yeah. So because it was, so if you touch the cloth which is dirty with the dust, then it became a bigger. Okay. But when we after washing the cloth, then the cloth become very light, and then when we fold it, okay, when we fold this cloth, then it become a very thin layer, very small layer.
But Sayadaw, I don't think in that way now.
Yeah? Yeah?
I don't think if there's dirt in our clothes, I don't think after washing the clothes become lighter.
The cloth lighter or thinner because before became it is thicker with it. Because you don't keep your clothes to be very dirty, right? So if we keep it our clothes, the clothes in the to be very dirty and in the state of a very dirty level, then it becomes very heavy for us to wear. So naked dasa watasa, the cloth which has been placed in the Ganda Karandaki perfumed chest, perfumed box. So whenever he desired, so it means any moment he desired. Paridhana viya, like a wearing. Radha Magina, Atanan, Gilisanan, Kebidada, because of Kebidada is because of throwing away by the Radha Maga. The Atana Gilisanan, the remaining 8 kilesa, Parisodasa, Kinasawajidasa, very pure mind of the Arahant. Ejidakani, so whenever he desired, Palasamabadi Viharena, okay, by remaining in the by dwelling. Vihara means a dwelling, so by dwelling in the Palasamabadi, in the attainment of a fruition. Vidi Namanam. Vidi Namana. What is the meaning of Vidi Namana? Vidi Namana. Vidi Namana. Vidi Nama. In Myanmar, it is called Lonze Jingo. So it means let the time pass. Okay. Vidi Namana. So we spend the time. Literally, the meaning is that let the time pass while we are while the meditator, while the other hand is dwelling in the plasma body or abiding in the plasma body. So that time is very clear mind. The mind is very pure, very clear, no defilement at all. So it should be noted. So yes.
So that is one word, or is it like a compound, Sayadaw?
The verb should be Vidi Namedi.
Yeah, Vidi Namedi, Lonze. Yeah, Vidi Namedi. We Ati Namedi, something like that. We Ati Namedi. I will check in the maybe Tipitaka Pali Myanmar dictionary have
mention prefix V and plus Ati plus the root Nang.
Nam is like a nama, like a nama to bend or to incline. Okay, so we Ati Nama means incline, go beyond the Namedi me cause to. So that's why I must literally translate it as a let the time pass. Let the time pass by. So we can simply say what we spend the time. So the Arhanda Bazin, so he spent the time by remaining in the plasma body. So in which his state of mind is very pure, no defilement at all. So that is like what he is living in a fragrant chamber. Ganda Gudi, Ganda Garandaka, like a cloth, a place in the fragrant chamber. Not only very pure from the defilements, but also with the perfumed or pleasant conditions.
The other lower noble person can also enter into the Phalassamapatti, right?
I'm not sure. The endoplasma body. Yeah, whoever they have
yes, that's how I understand. All of the noble person, if they want, they can enter into their corresponding Phalassamapatti.
Corresponding phala. But even though they are living in a plus, they are respective or corresponding plasma body, their state of mind is not yet pure naturally, right? So not like a what? Not like a very pure cloth. And because there are some disturbances, mental defilements are there, then they may one way or another disturbs.
Yeah.
Pollution is still there, mental pollution. So ida anyo kilesi bajahati di ita upama. This is the Obama. This is the simile. Obama is the what matching with the Ubamana Ubamiya, matching Ubamana Ubamiya in the word anyo kilesi bajahati. So then it is followed by the what the quotation from the Samyutta Nikaya volume 2, page number 187 or 107. No, it's not clear. So that, but the simile is a little bit different. Okay, a little, very simile in the Sutta and the simile in this Atasalini is a little bit different. So if you read, we will read through. Siyatabi awuso watam sagilata malakahita. So take malakahita, sagilata vaidati, malakahita occupied by the mala, occupied by the dot. Taminam tam in tam. Tam taminam. How do divide it? Taminam.
I think we have a variation, right? A nang is also like a tangs, you know.
Oh, okay. Anubhada Jayo gave. Okay, Anubhada Jayo, it means interest. Because it is not giving freely, they just interest. They just give a for a while to wash. Okay, Anubhada Jayo. So it derived from the root dha. Dha is to give. The meaning of a dha is to give. So in the Kajana grammar, you have one aphorism or what? Sutta. Da dosa daja. Okay? Da dosa daja. So with this sutta, so the root da is changed into daja. Okay? Da dosa daja. So dajayo means interest. Anubhadajayo, anupada. It means you are not giving freely, but you entrust someone, and then they are to return after doing something. Taminam daina rajako usewa karewa gomiwa, the same thing. Samadedwa. Madadi means to squeeze, okay, to press. Okay. Then it is translated as a need, K-N-E-A-D, need. Right? So ache, udake, acha means very clean, udake in the water, very clean water. Vekaledi, and he rinse. Kenjabi dan hodi water, very soda.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yes.
How do you divide the dhamena? What did you see? We couldn't hear clearly.
Huh?
Dhamena. Dhamena samika, yeah.
Dhamena is a variant reading of that Dhammetan, Dhammetan. Dhammenan, Dhammedan, the same thing. Dhammedan.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Dhammenan, Dhammedan. So Sayadaw also translated as a toe or wood go to that the cloth. Okay. So Parisodhan, Kinjabidan Wadhan, Dan Hoti Wadhan, Parisodhan, Priyodatan. Okay. The cloth may be pure and then clear, and then no more that. Atako asa hoti yewa. Because of the cleaning with the soaps and then rinsing in the water, cleaning water, then the clothes may be to some extent may be pure and then clear, cleans. Atako, but asa, what asa? Asa, atakosa, atako asa. Asa mean to that cloth. Anusagado, usagando, wa karagando, wa gomaya gando, wa asamugado, hodi yewa. So we can simply say asamugado, hodi yewa. So asamugado, not yet removed, okay, not yet dispelled. What? Not yet dispelled what? The smell or the what, the salt, the smell or the ashes, smell or the countdowns, because it has been cleaned with the three kinds of soaps, but the smell of the soap will still remain there. Okay, that is the difference in the interpretation of the simile. So because the same is the karobama is the same, but in the Pali text it appear in one way, and then and the commentary explain in another way in order to suit their explanation. So Dhammenan Da'ena Rajako Sami Kanan Dedi. So even though with the what? With the smell of the soaps, so the washermen give that cloth to their owners. Dhammenan Samika. So as a owner, Ganda Bribawidi Karandaki, like a Ganda Karandaka, Neki Bandi, they put or they place inside the what? Fragrant house. So your besa hodi anusagado, usagando, wa karagando, wa gomayagando, wa asamugado. Okay, so in that case, the smell of the soap, the level is a different. Anusagado, subtle level or finer smell is still there. So be samogadan gachadi. So that sort of finer level of the smell will be dispelled or go to what? Be removed. So Ewa Mewa Ko Awuso Kenjabi Riya Sawakasa Panja Oram Bagia Ni Sayojana Ni Pihinani Hondi. So similarly, friends. So for the Ariya Sawaka, for the noble disciple, all the lower feathers, okay, actually abandoned. Okay, lower feathers are actually abandoned. Atako, but asa to that area, noble disciple, hoti yewa. So also have been Panjasu Ubadane Kandesu in the 5 aggregates of the clinging, Anusagado, which is a very fine, Asmidi Mano, Asmidi Chando, Asmidi Anusayo, Asamugado. So even to that the noble disciple, so who has attained who has abandoned the 5 lower factors. So for him, he still have asmi mana, asmi chanda, and asmi anusaya. Okay, asmi mana, and it means the deity is no more, but the mana and chandas are there. Ma chanda here refers to dana. Okay, dana is still there. Okay. So let me finish this one. This quotation, mana, dana mana, okay, dana and mana, as well as anusaya. So asmi the anusaya. So latent tendency. So it is still remain, not yet removed. His mind, or do his do this Ariya noble disciple. So aparina samayena. So for that noble disciple in the later time, Panjasu Upadana Khandesu in the 5 aggregates of clingings, Udaya Bhayanupasi Viharati. So he dwells contemplating as arising and dissolving, Udaya and Vaya, rising and dissolving. Repeatedly contemplating. Iti rupasa samudayo. Okay. And then iti rupasa athangamo. So how to translate? This is a rupa. Translation is that this is a rupa. This is the cause of the cause of the rupa, or the rising of the rupa. This is the cessation of a rupa. So this is a vedana, this is sanya, this is sankhara, this is vijnana, and then and so on. So he contemplated. In that case also, so regarding the word iti is a very interesting. Okay, iti rupa. Suppose if you see iti rupa, how to translate? Iti is a.
Actually, Sayadaw, I'm going to ask you this question. The iti here, how can we understand in this sentence?
Yeah, it's very interesting. When I read Sayadaw's book, Sayadaw translate that iti is translated as a kind of noun. Okay, iti. So he translated this is this one. Iti is this. Rupa, rupa. Materiality is understood. In Myanmar we go iti ayadi. Iti ayadi rupam rupami rupami something like that. The verb is understood. But when then I look at the Dipitaka Pali Myanmar dictionary, there explain 2 types of iti. One is abhyaya. Abhyaya is indeclinable particle. So we are very familiar with that. And then another is iti is explained as a verb. Okay, iti is explained as a verb. And there is no explanation like a noun. So in that case, then I go to the old translation. This is a very good translation, or the B Sayadaw. Then Sayadaw is translate. What the Sayadaw translated is that iti is abhyaya, indeclinable particle. His translation is that rupa has this nature of a Buddha rupa and Upada rupa. Okay, so whatever you see rupa, they cannot go beyond the classification of a Buddha rupa and Mahabuddha and Upada rupa, something like that. So but the English translation is very easy. This is a rupa, like that. It follows to the what? It is agree with the Bhattadika Sayadaw's idea. But the problem is that we don't have a explanation of the word ed as a using as a noun. it is better to use as an indeclinable Piṭaka.
So Sayadaw, according to the where you are starting, in the traditional Pali grammar, maybe tadaji or tadange or something like that. So is there any explanation regarding the ed? I say there are many explanations, right?
Sure. The meaning of ed is giving maybe 12 types of meaning of the ed. But this way, just now I aware of this. I aware of this way of ed here. So I think I need to find more about the ed.
Yes, please, Sayadaw, because I saw this many times, but I don't know how to explain. You see. Because sometimes we say the ed refers to the previous paragraph, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Ed has a maybe 12 types of meaning are mentioned in the Visuddhimagga as well. But the not here, not mentioned as a noun. So, but the translation is a more translation is a very readable translation. If you translate that, this is a rupa, right? This is a nama. This is the rising of a rupa and so on.
So
yeah.
So in this case, according to the explanation of the old translations just gave us, can we take it as the A1? So it's like A1 rupa hoti. So rupa is like this. So we have to analyze it like that.
That not a nidasana. The meaning of a nidasana. Abhyaya and decline as Sayadaw used as an indeclinable Piṭaka. Yeah. Rupa is like this. So it indicates the characteristic of the rupa, right?
Yeah.
So if we say rupa is like this, then it means characteristic.
Yeah.
And if you say this is arising of the rupa, cessation, dissolving of the rupa, this is seeing the what?
It's like the process. Yes. Yeah.
Universal characteristic of the what? Rupa. Right? So also Vedana like that. So that will be Sayadaw, in this case, I prefer the Sayadaw's translation. But the easy translation is good from the Padadika Sayadaw. Padadika Sayadaw said, this is a rupa. But rupa is like that, like this is better.
But and then Sayadaw, and then so according to the Pasatika Sayadawji, then when we say that iti rupasa athangamo, then what reality is it referring to, Sayadaw? Nibbana?
No. Cessation is arising and dissolving. Arising and dissolving.
Oh, but and then, so this is the arising of the rupa. It is the dissolving of the rupa. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing the, I mean, in terms of Paramattha Dhamma, what are we seeing?
Hello, can you say again?
Yeah, so so can you hear me, Sayadaw?
Yeah, now okay,
yeah.
I got it.
So here, so this is iti rupa. So this is rupa. So okay, so we analyze this rupa, and in terms of like 28 rupas, we see them. And then iti rupasa samurayo and iti rupasa athangamo. So that is the arising of the rupa, that is the cessation of the rupa. So what are we seeing here in terms of the Paramattha Dhamma?
Yeah, Paramattha Dhamma, we are seeing Paramattha Dhamma, for example, Patavi, suppose if we see Patavi and arising of the Patavi, the earth, arising and then dissolving of the Patavi, like that. Ultimate realities. Because Udayabhayanubhasi, that you can look back. Udayabhayan arising and dissolving, he meditated, contemplate on the arising and dissolving of the five aggregates of the clinging.
But then the word samudaya, we can think the word samudaya as the tanha, right, Sayadaw?
Not only tanha, right? Like samudaya is, we can simply say cause. The cause, some aya, okay, some aya. So it mostly the very famous in the interpretation, samudaya is a very famous for the dana, but as we discussed last week, so in the samudaya sajja also, in the sajja vibhanga, so they say when the Buddha count is samudaya, then the Buddha count in 5 different ways, right? Not only dana. So there are many the conditions or the rising. Okay, we can simply say here. No, not dana. This is, we cannot say this is dana or the rupa, or we don't know. We should not say like this. But this is the arising or the rupa.
I see.
So then, so also Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vinyana, like this. So Dasi Mesu, Dasa Imesu, Banjasu, Ubadane Kandesu. Okay, Dasa to that and nobody disciple. Imesu, Banjasu, but in these 5 aggregates of a clinging, Udayabhaya Nubasi no. Okay, so he repeatedly contemplating on the rising and dissolving. And then we had he is a dwelling. Yobi asa hodi, Yobi asa hodi. Banjasu Ubadane Kandesu, Anusagato, Asmidi Mano, Asmidi Chando, Asmidi Anusayo. It means the Yobi Yobi Asa, you have to divide. Yobi Chando, Yobi Mano, Yobi Chando, Yobi Anusayo, like that. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever Asmi Mana, Asmi Chanda, or Asmi Anusaya, that has not yet been uprooted or eradicated. Okay, so be. Okay, so be Samugadan Kachati, so by repeatedly contemplating on the nature of the rising and dissolving or the 5 aggregates of clinging, then finally even this Asmi Mana is a Mana, Asmi Chanda is a Dana, the Asmi Anusaya, all of them will be uprooted. Were reached to be uprooted. So this sutta also very interesting. But the point I like to tell you is the Khara Upama is there, but the interpretation is a little bit different. Okay, in the sutta and then as well as in the Atthakatha. So I hope I will finish the whole Kusala Dhamma. Maybe it takes to the next week. So thank you so much for listening, and also sorry for inconvenience.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Buddha Sasana. Buddha Sasana Jiran Datadu. Buddha Sasana Jiran Datadu. Buddha Sasana Jiran Datadu. Sadhu. Sadhu. Sadhu.
Thank you, Sayadaw. Good night, Sayadaw.
Good night, Sayadaw.
See you, Sayadaw.
Take care.